Besides being two of the best footballers of the new generation, Lamine Yamal and Jamal Musiala are two young athletes who know how to make the most of their fortune. But have you ever wondered who has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Jamal Musiala and Lamine Yamal. Cars. Both football stars are fascinated by beautiful cars, but which of them will own the most expensive and luxurious vehicles? Musiala, for example, has already declared that what matters to him in a good car is that it drives and has a good music system. Before he got his license, his mother used to drive him to training in a Volkswagen Polo, a vehicle used by his family. It's a versatile compact car produced by the German manufacturer Volkswagen, which combines practicality, safety, and efficiency for everyday use. The interior of the vehicle is very functional and, depending on the version, includes many technological features. That's probably why, in its most recent models, this car can cost around $25,000. Among the vehicles he has been seen driving is an Audi A3, an elegant-looking sedan, which in its most modern version can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.8 seconds. And it's no wonder that this sophisticated car costs an average of $36,000. Another Volkswagen vehicle Musiala has ridden in is the Transporter T6, a robust-looking combi that costs around $42,000. Going even higher, the star has also been spotted driving what appears to be an Audi Q8, a luxury SUV with a sportier design, which has a V6 turbo engine capable of producing 335 horsepower. And for those who want to own a car like this, you need to shell out around $75,000. The most expensive car he has driven is an Audi RS e-tron GT, a vehicle that combines elegant looks with great performance on the road. The car is equipped with an engine capable of generating an incredible 637 horsepower, as well as accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. And that's probably why this vehicle can be found on the market for more than $145,000. Meanwhile, although he is underage and doesn't yet have a driving license, Lamine Yamal also enjoys imposing vehicles. Yamal has, for example, been seen with what looks like an Audi A3, a sleek-looking sedan that in its most modern version can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.8 seconds. And it's no wonder that this sophisticated automobile costs an average of $36,000. When it comes to training, Lamine Yamal has already been clicked a few times in a Q-Performenter, a large car equipped with driver assistance technology. This vehicle is also a great choice for those who like performance, equipped with hybrid engines that provide up to 390 horsepower, as well as accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. And that's probably why this car has an average price of $59,000. There's also speculation that the athlete's car collection includes a Range Rover, a very modern luxury SUV, which is very popular with celebrities because it offers more comfort during journeys, as it has a very spacious and cozy interior. To buy a vehicle of this model, you need to pay around $80,000. The most expensive car believed to have been driven is a McLaren Artura, a high-performance super sports car. This machine stands out for its high performance capacity, as its hybrid system provides it with more than 600 horsepower, as well as impressive acceleration, managing to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3 seconds. And to give you an idea of the price, this modern vehicle can cost more than $250,000, but it's likely that Lamine Yamal has only taken this super machine for a spin. And because he's seen with more luxurious vehicles, Lamine Yamal wins this round. Point for him. Real estate. In this round, we're going to analyze which player has the more impressive real estate portfolio, Jamal Musiala or Lamine Yamal. Starting with Jamal Musiala. Information about his property is fairly limited, but it is known that the young athlete has lived in several cities. For example, he spent his childhood in Fulda, despite being born in Stuttgart. Located in Hesse, Germany, Fulda is a small, pleasant town to live in, with a wealth of history preserved in its centuries-old buildings. While living in the region, Jamal Musiala joined the TSV Lenners Club, but at the age of 7 he left Germany to live with his family in Southampton, one of Britain's most powerful urban centers, constantly referred to as a commercial capital. While living in the city, Musiala studied at Whitgift School, but also never stopped pursuing his dream of becoming a footballer, which culminated in his joining Chelsea's academy. Now, after signing for Bayern, he is rumored to be living in a flat in Munich, Germany. Living in the city, Musiala has plenty to do when he wants to visit, as the place is known for its traditions and charming architecture, full of unique sights. And despite the limited information about the properties, Musiala recently gave a glimpse of a seafront property she was staying in, which has a beautiful swimming pool and a lovely view, but it's not known if it's her residence or where it is. Yamal lived through part of his childhood in a humble apartment in the Rocafonda neighborhood in the municipality of Mataró, Spain. And although he no longer lives there, he has paid homage to the area a few times by scoring goals, drawing with his fingers the figure 304, the last digits of the neighborhood's postal code. As a result, he is much loved by the residents of Rocafonda. Another place where the player lived for most of his professional career was Barcelona's La Masia Academy, located in the Ciutat Esportiva Sant Joan d'Espí. Opened in 2011, only the best athletes have access to a place of residence at the facility, which has 5 floors and around 64,500 square feet of interior space. The place has plenty of amenities for the stars, such as an air-conditioned reading room, large dining areas, various game rooms, cozy living spaces, and, of course, each athlete's room, which has beds, study areas, and beautiful views of the outside. In addition to all this, there are spaces dedicated to the club and the players who have played there, while outside there are the exclusive Barcelona training pitches. And to give you an idea of the price, the construction of La Masia was estimated at 11 million euros, while the Sant Joan d'Espí complex as a whole cost an impressive 68 million euros. According to some sources, Lamine Yamal still lives most of his time in the academy, but with all the money he's currently earning from his new contract, he should make his first real estate purchase soon, if he hasn't already done so off the market. As we don't know the value of the player's property, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Exaggerated luxuries. The two football stars have plenty of money to spend on luxury and comfort. But who has the most extravagant expenses? Jamal Musiala, for example, loves to spend his money traveling to different places in the world, and on one of his trips, he was spotted with his friend Alphonso Davies on a luxury yacht, where he seems to have had a great time. It's not known how much the yacht is worth, but it can't be cheap from the pictures. Yamal, for his part, always likes to be well-dressed and doesn't skimp on accessories when it comes to his outfits. One of the items Yamal invests most in are shoes, and he has been seen wearing Nike Vapor 15 Academy Mercurial Dream Speed, which cost around $86. On his Champions League debut, the star was also seen wearing a customized Nike Mercurial Vapor 15, and to give you an idea of the price, the model on which his boot is based costs around $196. Lamine Yamal is also a Lionel Messi fan, and just like his childhood idol, he recently signed a big deal with Adidas. From now on, he will be wearing the Adidas X Crazy Fast Messi Spark Gen 10S boots in competitions, making him the only athlete apart from Messi himself to wear the exclusive model in matches. And it's no wonder that this boot costs a whopping $260. During training, the player was seen wearing a variation of the X Crazy Fast line in white, which also costs an estimated $260. But Lamine Yamal's luxury items aren't limited to football boots. He's been spotted wearing a number of expensive items, such as a white shirt from Gallery Department costing $253, nylon jacket with Studio Pro headphones for $430, and a shirt and sneakers from Lanvin, which together are worth more than $1,490. The Spanish star also invests in beautiful watches, such as his Cernucci Iced watch, an elegant accessory to wear on any occasion, produced with top-of-the-range materials by the Cernucci Jewelry Company. It's a stainless steel watch in cool tones, which gives it greater durability and resistance to water and knocks. And to splurge on a watch like this, you need to shell out more than $660. Yamal also loves to spend his vacations on the high seas and has been seen on beautiful boats that certainly can't be cheap. And since Yamal seems to spend more, he wins this round. Aircraft. When it comes to traveling comfortably, the two athletes can't do without beautiful aircraft. But which of them enjoys the best means of aerial transport? Starting with Musiala. During his arrival in Qatar, for example, he was photographed with his teammates getting off an Airbus A330, a large twin-engine aircraft designed for long-range journeys, which belongs to the airline Oman Air. At 191 feet long, the aircraft can carry more than 400 people in its original configuration, but the model used by the players is probably adapted to offer maximum comfort to each one. And to rent an aircraft like this, you need a lot of money. According to some sources, the charter price of an Airbus A330 can cost more than $30,000 for each hour of flight. In addition to the Oman Air aircraft, he has also been seen with the German national team in a similar model from the Lufthansa airline. This is a plane with similar specifications to the previous one, but which differs with its special Fanhansa personalization, with a message in favor of diversity and equality between people. Lamine Yamal, for his part, has also been spotted on an Airbus A330 with his Barcelona teammates. And because they don't own the aircraft, points for both of them. Net worth. There's no doubt that the two young stars are currently earning a lot of money. But which one has the bigger fortune? Jamal Musiala, for example. As with other footballers, it is believed that the star's wages have also increased as he has developed in competition. Although it's not known how much Musiala earned at Chelsea, after joining Bayern Munich in 2020, he started earning a big salary. In his initial contract with the club, the German earns around €96,000 a week, totaling around €5 million a year, plus of course, some bonuses, which bring his earnings up to €8 million. And although these are impressive figures, many portals believe that his salary will increase in the coming years, because in addition to his excellent performance at Bayern Munich, the star has an estimated market value of €110 million. In addition to his wages as a footballer, Jamal Musiala also earns a lot of money from advertising deals. On his Instagram account, where he has around 4 million followers, he often has paid partnerships with brands such as Tops Deutschland, Audi Cars, and Nike, his main endorser. Although no one knows for sure how much Jamal Musiala's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the player's current net worth is around €2.6 million, a figure that is likely to increase considerably over the next few years, as he is still very young and has a long career ahead of him. Meanwhile, Lamine Yamal has also been working hard to see his income rise. The amount he pocketed playing for Barcelona's youth team is not publicly disclosed, but considering that he was one of the most promising youth team players in recent years, he was probably on a good salary. Currently, Lamine Yamal has renewed his contract with Barcelona until 2026, and according to the website Capology, he is receiving a salary of more than $34,000 a month, which equates to a sum in excess of $1,780,000 a year. That's not counting bonuses, which should boost his earnings even further. And it looks like this huge income will only increase. That's because the player is only 16 years old, and to give you an idea of his value, his current contract with the club includes a record release clause of over $1 billion. And according to data from CIES Football Observatory, he is the most expensive young player in the world, with an estimated market value of $145 million. What's more, thanks to his excellent performances in Spain's top soccer competitions, the star is also becoming something of a sports celebrity. On his Instagram, for example, he has more than 7 million followers, where he takes advantage of his fame to sign partnerships with famous companies such as Adidas, with whom he has signed a long-term contract that will probably earn him large sums of money. And because Lamine Yamal is currently only 16 years old and has only recently started his professional career, it is not known exactly how much his fortune is worth, but he certainly already has a few million in his account. And since we don't know the value of Yamal's fortune, let's consider this last round a draw. At the end of this fight, we have 3 points for Jamal Musiala against 5 points for Lamine Yamal, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.